Hey y'all, this is Charlotte from JC Bits. I've had a lot of customers not understand or approach me about making a video what the difference is between the 3-piece and the 2-piece. And so here is my take on it and my opinion on it. It's your preference, in my opinion, what you like. Nowadays, and let me back up and put a little history into it. So back when I started, and that was like in the Stone Age, you see, they didn't have contoured bits. And if you can see right here, and what I mean by contoured bits, this bit has a nice little contour to it. I don't know if you can see that right there. So it lays, and so does the 2-piece right here. It has a nice little contour to it. When we first started running bits, you know, we just really didn't have the education of what and how, you know, dentistry has really developed, stuff like that. So a horse's tongue lays like this. It's not straight across. So nowadays, with the contouring of bits, to me, it's up to you and preference. Now, when do I choose a 2-piece? Because I prefer 3 pieces. I just think it works better. Like I said before, we do a lot of young horses around here. And I think, you know, and who doesn't have a barrel horse that doesn't have anxiety? You know, this cricket is really good. You know, all of our 3 pieces come with a cricket unless you prefer it not to. And we do offer them without, but I don't like that. I like to have this cricket in here. It just sits better. It allows the horses to have something to play with. It sits more over the tongue. I get just as much control with any mouthpiece, and I use them all. Now, when do I decide to go to a 2-piece? I decide to go to a 2-piece when I need the ultimate control. Because when this thing breaks over like this with that 2-piece, there's no break right here for that tongue. So in a horse that's really strong and really pushy and dumps over the front end, and what I mean dumps over the front end, when you watch your videos, this horse is getting down and pulling down that it pulls you forward, that's dumping over the front end, I'd put a 2-piece on them. And this is a slow square piece that I use, broken, and I don't really run in this very much. I do a lot of schooling in it to keep a horse really light and paying attention. And I have run horses in it that are super strong to keep them. Any of our mouthpiece comes in the broken. So there is my take on the difference between the 3-piece and the 2-piece.